Hello there everyone and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga news update. And it's been another quiet week, but in the midst of it all there has actually been some more news. An old movie plot once told me the dead speak, and well, this week somehow WB Games have returned. We're going to get into that very soon, along with some more new details. So like if you enjoy everyone, subscribe if you're new. Let's get right into it. Kicking off with something really small but really random. Here's an image of what the Steelbook Han Solo case looks like in the inside. This popped up in a game magazine and I thought I'd share it with you here. Nothing extraordinary, but it is what it is. Let me know what you think of this because it's a bit standard, isn't it? Were you expecting something a bit more exciting in there? Were you not? Honestly, I hadn't even thought about it, but it just looks really basic to me, but it's just the inside of a Steelbook anyway, it doesn't matter that much. Let's move on to some promotion, some official promotion that's actually taken place this week. WB Games Spain has posted two different messages, one on Instagram and one on Twitter. So because I'm not a fluent Spanish speaker, let's get Google Translate out for this one. How are you waiting for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga? ? We are preparing. That's what this translates to. I mean, to answer the question, myself and the rest of the community are pretty much struggling right now with knowing what the hell is going on, but they are preparing, so it's nice to know that at least WB Games Spain haven't gone quiet, because there was nothing on any of the other social medias for WB Games, not even the British one, so yeah, that's unfortunate. And in reply to a user asking, are we going to get a release date soon? They replied with patience, young Padawan. And let's move over to Instagram, where this was posted. It translates to, what's your favourite laser sword in the entire Star Wars saga? In LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, you can fight a lot of them. I wish they'd called it lightsaber, not laser sword, but honestly, this confirms that there's a lot of lightsaber fights. There's a lot of different lightsabers, however you want to take that message, which was inevitable really, but it's nice to know. Once again, little things like this, but maybe posted more on a daily basis on all the different social medias for all the different countries, are the types of things we need, and the types of things that having a community manager would probably help with. By the way, that community manager vacancy on the TT Games website is still up, so yeah, there's been nothing posted on both Instagram or Twitter since both of these messages from the Spanish account, or like I said, any of the other accounts, so it's gone silent again. But doing these things daily on all the accounts is what we need, and honestly would kind of give us a bit more clarity on what's going on, because we know the game is coming out, but right now it feels like they've completely abandoned it. They haven't, for the record, it's just how it feels. And moving into the final bit of news, which I am going to class as Skywalker Saga news, or at least related to the Skywalker Saga. The Bad Batch was given its release date for the 4th of May, Star Wars Day. So this is coming out on Disney Plus on May 4th. We know for one, we're getting a character pack. One of the 6 character packs in the Skywalker Saga is going to be Bad Batch related. And I've said multiple times it's unlikely, but you could always argue maybe the game isn't out yet because there's certain characters in that character pack that are spoilers and they don't want the fans to find out about. Now, we don't have any confirmation that all 6 of the character packs are releasing on the day of launch of the Skywalker Saga, whenever that is, because we still don't have a clue, but they could just hold the character pack back. On another hand, if all the character packs were to be released on the day of release for the game, the Bad Batch character pack is the only character pack that really has some mystery around it. Yes, we know obviously the 5 Bad Batch members are most likely going to be in there, but who for the other slots? With all the other character packs, the 2 Mandalorian packs, classic character pack, Rogue One Solo, there's no spoilers really around that. So that's the first reason I'm classing this as Skywalker Saga news. The second reason is because we are now nearly in March, just a few days away from it. This is coming out May 4th, and look how they've confirmed a release date within good enough time for this show. You could basically say they've given us a release date 2 months early, which this is for a show. We're talking about a game here with the Skywalker Saga, but I would still expect that they could do that with the Skywalker Saga. They could say 2 months in advance, here's the game now. Does this rule out a May the 4th release date as well? The fact that this show is coming out on the same day? I don't think entirely, because at the end of the day they could release multiple things on May 4th. That was done last year on Star Wars Day with both the Clone Wars finale and the Mandalorian documentary series on Disney+. But I just don't think the game was ever going to come out on May 4th anyway. I think that's far too coincidental. They could give us a release date around maybe the beginning of March, and the game could release in June, which I'm more inclined to agree with at this point, because I said something that startled a few of my viewers on stream, and I suppose I just need to bear in mind it was kind of a reminder to me that anything I say, there are a group of people that will take it as confirmed and will worry about it. And I did say if we get to around March 12th, or I think I actually said March 12th specifically, then we should be worried. And the reason I said this is because at the time there was still 2 weeks left of February, and honestly I did expect something in February. I'm absolutely shocked that I'm sat here recording this late February and there's still nothing, but I'd still say give them a few weeks in March to announce something, and therefore it could still come out around springtime, late June at this point. And just to confirm, when I said March 12th, I didn't mean if we don't get anything by March 12th, the game's cancelled, it's not coming, anything like that. I don't have that type of information to offer. The game isn't cancelled for starters. I'm just saying if we don't have anything by around mid-March, which is the message I was trying to go along with there, is that I would kind of be a bit skeptical as to what is going on, because time is moving on. Spring doesn't last forever, and if the game was to come out in summer, not spring, which once again is just me speculating, they'd need to let us know sooner rather than later. I've said in the past so many times back in 2020 that I expected something from late January pretty much to any part in February, so the fact that we are still here now worries me. But look, I did predict that the first delay was going to happen months before it did, so that's not to say I'm going to guess it right a second time, but honestly I still think we've got a few weeks left until we start worrying about a second delay. But don't panic on March 12th if we don't have anything. That's just me speculating a date. Something could come the next day for all that we know, the next week. I'm just saying time is moving on and we need something. This week there was a bit of hope with the promotion, but a bit of hope was about all it is, especially considering it was only on the Spanish accounts. But let me know your thoughts as always, everyone, in the comments section below. I would appreciate it. Like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all in the next one.